What's good? It's Khalil Jamar. Hope that all is well with you guys. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If it's not your first time on my channel, welcome back. Now today I'm going to continue talking a little bit about the USAPL and the Raw National event that they recently had. But this video I'm going to be talking about Ashton Rouska's performance there. As I feel he's somebody who doesn't always get the credit that he deserves for being as dominant as he's been within powerlifting. Now before I get into Ashton's performance and what he was able to put together, let me tell you a little bit about who Ashton is. He is a powerlifter. He competes mainly, I think, in the USAPL, and he's competed for about a decade now, and he's still only 25 years old. So he still has time to compete within powerlifting, but he's been competing for a while. And I don't know how many people have done this within powerlifting, mainly the USAPL, but Ashton has placed first in multiple weight classes throughout his career on the national stage. He did that this year. I believe he did it last year. He did it in 2018 as a junior when the 92.5 kg class was still around. Now you might say now that the class doesn't exist anymore. The rules have changed, so that might not apply. Well, even if the rules applied to what Ashton was able to do before 2018 and before the USAPL changed its rules when it came to weight classes, he still would have accomplished that, because back in 2016 he did place #1 in the 92.5 kg weight class, but he only weighed 188 pounds at the time. And if the rules now applied back then, he would have been, I believe, in the 90 kg weight class. But either way, he's been able to dominate multiple weight classes. He continued to show how dominant of a powerlifter he is with his performance at Raw Nationals this past weekend. Now, he did start out squatting 738 pounds. His second attempt on squats was 818 pounds. His third attempt was 839 pounds, which is an all-time world record, and he went, of course, 3 for 3 on squats. Now bench press, he went 2 for 3, but Rouska, in my opinion, from what I've seen, he's not someone who's known for having an extraordinary bench, although he has a crazy his upper body is huge. But a lot of competitors within Ashton's weight class, especially the elite guys, they're benching over 500 pounds. But I mean, I guess you have to do that if you're going to have any chance at beating Ashton. But the numbers he was able to hit, his first attempt, it was 451 pounds on bench. Second attempt was 474 pounds, but he did miss his third attempt at 485 pounds. As far as deadlift, he did have the same type of performance. He went 2 for 3. His first attempt was 716 pounds. He then jumped up to 821 pounds, a 105-pound jump, and he hit that. And then his third attempt, he missed at 856 pounds. I do wonder if that large jump had something to do with it, or maybe it's the fact that he set an all-time world record with squat when he squatted that 839 pounds. But with all the lifts that he was able to hit, he was able to total 2,134 pounds, which is an all-time world record. He broke his own record of 2,117 pounds and came in first in his weight class. And in his weight class, Ashton was really only competing against 2 people. Only 2 people had a shot of even taking him down. And those 2 people were Bob Matthews and Keenan Lee. They were the only 2 other guys who totaled over 900 kg, which, I mean, that's the only shot you got, or a chance you have at even coming close to Ashton. And even that number, it's not close enough, because according to him, he still has a goal of hitting 1,000 kg as his total. It was a close battle between the 3. Started out with Ashton dominating on squats. Bob then dominated on bench. I don't think anybody really came close to Bob on bench. And then on deadlifts, it was a very close battle. Some things did happen. There were a couple of mishaps, and I will be honest, this is not to take away from what Ashton was able to put together, but I do think a little bit of luck played a factor in Ashton winning. Again, that's not to take away from him, but looking at what Bob was attempting and what he missed, he would have beat Ashton out. And if Keenan didn't miss his bench press attempt as well as his deadlift attempt, he might have had a chance to come out on top. But again, I'm not saying that luck played a factor because I'm taking away from Ashton. I'm saying luck played a factor because these three are so good and so strong. I don't really think that one is stronger than the other. I think it depends on the day that one of the guys may have, and if they happen to have a better day with a little bit of luck, they'll come out on top that day. But it is going to be an interesting battle to see between these three if they decide to continue to compete over the next few years. But I can't wait to see what happens if these three continue to compete against each other over the next few years, but especially with Keenan Lee, because he did out squat Bob and he did out deadlift him. But what I will say about that is I do remember the first time Keenan Lee tried to steal the spotlight from Bob. Bob took it right back. It was right after Bob had a crazy performance. It was one of the best performances powerlifting has ever seen. Keenan Lee came in and then I think he either matched Bob's performance or he topped it. And then Bob came back and was shut out any doubt that Keenan may be better than him, but we don't know. Keenan may be better than him in the future. We'll see what happens. But guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Again, I'm still having trouble figuring out who's the best out of the three, Ashton, Keenan, and Bob, but you let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure that you do like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later.